Alright guys, guess what I get to fly today?
That's right. It's the Max.
So yeah, let's go outside and go pre-flight this thing. All right guys, let's talk about some of the differences of this 737 MAX.
One of the big ones is the engine. It's got a different engine on there. Now that engine's bigger, so we walk over here by the landing gear. The landing gear is a lot longer.
But like the, unlike the 800s, you don't have to bend over very much or bend down. It's like they're getting this airplane ready for ETOPS. So ETOPS, as you guys know, flies to Hawaii. So I think they're in the process of getting those airplanes ready. Now here's another thing about the engine. You can notice these blades are a little funky. They got some shape to it. And the engine is a lot bigger than the standard 737 engine. And they have these, we call them the shark teeth in the back. So you remember before in the 747-800, that airplane has the same kind of engine nacelles on the back of it. So you check it up in here in the guts of the airplane, all the hydraulic fluids, all the lines. Everything else is pretty much the same on a Mac. As far as the those noticeable differences being the engine, the wingtips, we'll show you that here in a second. Same deal with the gear. So do the same thing with the leading edges. We just take a look, make sure we haven't hit any birds or anything. You notice that the Max's wingtip is different. You know, it's got the split scimitar winglets on there. It's different than that 800 over there, where these wingtips have a little bit less of an angle as it goes through the air. So the angle on that wingtip is a little shorter, so they say it's a lot more efficient. I believe it. Here's the cargo room of the 7.3 Max. Now again, the Max 8 and the regular NG 8 has the same tube, the same fuselage, so it's not any bigger. It's just got bigger engines. Again, they've had to jack up the nose a little bit to get the adequate clearance on that. And then the wingtips are different. And you'll see we're parked next to another Max on the other side of the next gate. You can see the wingtips and our wingtip as well as the nacelle. If you're plane spotting, that's another way to tell a Max. Is basically look at the back of the tail and you'll see this little cone that comes out. Whereas the 800, it's pretty blunt in the back. It's actually kind of flat. There's another 800 right there. There's a couple ways to tell the difference between an NG and a Max. Other than that, it's pretty much the same airplane. A lot of people ask, does it fly the same? It actually flies a lot, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's a lot quieter in there, so I get the perception that it's a lot more smooth. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but I actually really enjoy flying it. Checking on this side, we got fire bottles that we check. And again, making sure that nothing's leaking, nothing's out of place, nothing's here where it shouldn't be. Can't get away from these engines. They're just awesome. Especially how big it is, right? Really cool. All LED lights on the airplanes, except, you know, for the beacon light down there. So that's pretty much it. That's basically the major differences on the Max compared to an NG. I'm gonna get back up and start pre-flighting because as you know, in the cockpit it's a lot different. We have those big screens up there and we actually have a different push to talk. I'll show you that here in a second. All right guys, hope you guys like the outside differences of a Max. Let's talk about the differences on the inside. The biggest thing that you can notice is, right, we've got 4 big O MFDs or TV screens or whatever you want to call them. And I got this little mic button here. Like some of the airplanes have it. I used to fly a Hawker 900 that had one of those, but and then the clock reset. So talk to ATC via that mic, or you can use the little trigger down there as well. Displays are a little bit different than the NG. Got bigger displays that you can lay out all kinds of stuff with. And then we have our center panel that, you know, things are just arranged differently. The other thing though, we have a printer. You know how I like the printer. Everything comes up pretty much the same as far as the logic goes. Here's our clearance. Mr. Bill Uper then has filed 8,000 feet. We've got that set right there. 37 and 3/19/2's departure. A squawk of 4144. So 4144. Go ahead and accept that. Put that back here. Well, let's see what we get. Make sure we got a Wilco. Okay. So here's what it looks like on our WSI. No turbulence spots or anything like that, so it looks pretty good. Let's see here, so you can see airport weather. It's cold over there, that's why I brought my jacket. It's jacket cold, so but not too bad. 9 knots, blown out of the southwest, so not too bad there. Here's what it looks like on our JEP FD Pro. So just up, departure to Uper, just a little bit of cruise, and then we start the arrival into Denver. A little bit of snow kind of to the south of Denver, but not too bad. That's what it looks like. We are flying the MAX today, so pretty happy about that. And then we'll change and we go to an NG for the other 2 legs. So the days today is going to be over to Denver, swap airplanes. We got like 45 minutes to swap an airplane, so it's not very long. And then we'll go up to Omaha and then fly one back home. So that is the day today. First leg in a MAX. All right, guys, we are here. Holy cow, Denver got some snow. I guess last night they had a pretty big snowstorm, and yeah, so we saw it. It's snow everywhere. But anyways, we're gonna get out of this airplane. This has been awesome. We hadn't flown a MAX in, man, over a year, right? Almost 2 years. So for me, it was just kind of getting used to, you know, all the, where everything's at, you know, like the anti-skid is up here, and you know, it's just getting your scan back on the 7.3 was a little different. So now we just had one flight in it. We're good to go, ready for more. Let's take a look at what times we got. It looks like 1 hour and 35 minutes a block. We're gonna again clear out of this. We don't have much time, so we're gonna run over to the next airplane, pre-flight it, and head on over to Omaha. All right, guys, here we are. New airplane. It's just a regular NG. No MAX for us for the rest of the day. Here is our clearance to Omaha. We got the Eon 7 to Wyndham as filed. Climb via the SID, so top altitude is 23,000 feet. We put that up in there. 37 and 10 and 2825. 0626 is a squawk. Here's our route on the WSI page. Omaha right now. Let's see what it's doing. Digital ATIS, gusty winds up to 21. They've got partly cloudy skies, and they are landing to the north. Let's check the departure. We're doing the Eon 7. All right, 2825, that's the departure. So planning on heading off runway 8, so 083 is the heading. Got a couple step downs on Royal, Chobo, Lupton, and on the way out. It's a really quick flight today. It's only 58 minutes. We are going to climb to 37,000 feet. Should be nice on the way over there. So we'll see you in, where am I going? Omaha. Omaha. We'll see you in Omaha. And we're here. That's a nice day. Look at that. Omaha. Looks good outside. We are not staying. We're going home. Hour and 14 minutes our block time. Got in just a couple minutes late, but we're not too full leaving, so we should be out of here pretty quick and pretty much on time. A little bit of a headwind going back, but we'll see how that works out. Looks like 2 hours and 24 minutes going home. So we're gonna get the airplane ready. I'm gonna go warm up my factor meal for a little in-flight dinner on the way home. I guess it's lunch. In-flight lunch on the way home. And that's it. All right, here we go. Okay, here's our clearance back home. It's Omaha, so they don't have CPDLC. We had to pick it up PDC, which is good. It's not like it's old school where you got to pick it up over the waves, but we had PDC this time. That's our clearance. Got a squawk. We put the squawk here. So we got that in. The transponder. That's us. 1915 is our proposed off. 38,000 is the final altitude. The Cattle 3 departure, 5,000 feet. Filed route is here. That looks like exactly that. Back to Phoenix. 38 and 10 minutes and departure frequency of 20.1. We got that written down here too, so that's on there. Here's what it looks like on the map. Looks clean. 38,000 feet. There's a little bit of predicted turbulence here with the turbulence plot associated 32 to 40. On our way from Denver over to Omaha, it was bumpy on the lower altitudes. High altitudes is really nice, so probably expecting a good ride. Maybe a little bit of bumps around here, so we'll just be aware of that. And then back into Phoenix, where it is glorious weather right now. Calm winds, basically clear skies, 85 degrees. So real nice day over there. Can't wait to get home and then head on a trip tomorrow to go back to Cancun. But anyways, yeah, that's it. We're all briefed up, we're ready. We're eating. Ron's got a nice sandwich. I had a bowl of chili. It's a glamorous life. So that's it. We'll see you in Phoenix.
I'm not blocked using my number.
Yeah, me neither. All right, guys, we're back to Phoenix. Another one of our guys coming in. Another beautiful day here. It is 90 degrees outside. Unlike Denver, which was like 21 degrees or something like that. So, anyways, good flight. You guys got to see the Max. It's the first time we got to see the Max, so it was nice. Real smooth flying airplane. You know, just solid. Lots of power. Good stuff. Watch that guy come in. He's probably home for the day too. So I'm home for the day. We're all home for the day. We'll see what we got here. 2:36. So we're home, cleaning up. This is the expedited move to get out.
Simulated evacuation.
That's right. So we're gonna roll on out. I got another 3-day tomorrow. Starts at 8:45. So it's about 3 o'clock. Yeah, so sleep in a little bit for 8 a.m. That's kind of nice. So hey guys, appreciate your support. As always, thank you. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked it, and we'll see you next week.